Hello Libras, this is your January 30th and 31st reading. Please be sure to like and subscribe to the channel so you will be notified of your future readings. I'm switching up how I do these readings a little bit. I'm starting with the Magical Times cards. I was drawn to do that with Leo's reading and it really just worked out really well, I thought. So I may keep doing it this way from here on out. So let's see what's happening for Libras for January 30th and 31st. What is the tone of January 30th and 31st for Libras? Please and thank you. So you have expectation. It says be open for whatever comes next. It might just be the music your heart's been waiting to hear. So there may be something that comes, an opportunity or something that is like given or offered to you or you hear about, and it's just talking about really being open for anything really, to not really be so focused on the how you want to get to where you're going, and just be open to the many different ways that you can get to where you're wanting to go. So don't overplan really, because if you overplan and you just, think of one way to get there, there may be all these other opportunities that were way faster that you just didn't even see because you were so focused on the one way. All right, Libras, January 30th and 31st, please and thank you. Oh, all right. So you have the Hierophant, and this, like the Hierophant normally talks about traditional conventions, traditional expectations. Well, actually, it's really just talking, in this sense, it's talking about expectations. And then this little babe has found the Hierophant's like key of knowledge, so to speak. And so again, you have another card that's really talking to expectations. And in this card, it would kind of be like traditional expectations. And you might be so focused on the traditional way of getting there. Like if you want to be promoted, you might be set in the traditional mind of thinking, well, I just have to work hard, get in there, dig deep, and just go slowly climb up my way up the ladder. And so when in reality there's lots of different ways to get promotions, or you might not really even want that promotion, or there might be an opportunity for you to shine and you just didn't take it because you were kind of too busy on the path you've already set for yourself. So just be very careful, since you have kind of two cards that are talking about that. I get that you're kind of very set in your ways and about a situation, and you're not seeing other opportunities that are arising. All right, what else is happening for Libras for January 30th and 31st? Please and thank you. January 30th and 31st for Libras. All right, this one didn't want to come out. So we have the Two of Cups. And this is talking about a partnership and then like a brand new beginning, because you have the Ace of Cups right there in the background. So there's some kind of new partnership or friendship that could be blossoming, into something, a new beginning. It's so I'm really getting that your expectation might be about this relationship or partnership that you've come into. You have a very beautiful beginning here. I mean, you have the Ace of Cups in the background, You have these two people coming together. Everything's kind of golden. You might be getting a new offer or a proposal of some sort. That's a very interesting card. Let's see. What else is happening for Libra for January 30th and 31st? Please. And oh, and there's definite cause for celebration right here. You have, I mean, this scene definitely looks like a party or a celebration, so it definitely might be proposal, marriage. You might be expecting a marriage or proposal, and because I mean this does talk about, you know, traditional conventions, religion, that type of thing. So definitely marriage is a very traditional religious ceremony and type of thing. So let's see. And I mean, you have this, which is talking about celebration, friendship. Let's see. What else is happening here for Libras for January 30th and 31st? I feel like this reading really kind of turned into a love reading. Let's see. What's happening for Libras? What's the outcome for Libras for January 30th and 31st? Please and thank you. So you're kind of looking ahead to your future, planning your future, because you have the Three of Wands, and look, you have 2 3s right here and then another 2 there. But, you know, you have 2 3s in your readings, and which 3s really talks about that you know, the angels are on your side. Just pay attention. They're kind of everywhere. So you have this card, which is really really, like, traditionally in traditional decks, this card is not very magical. It does talk about looking forward, but I really get just a super, like, every time I see this card, I almost think it's the Magician, and because, you know, he's looking forward and planning his future. There may be travel, so you may have just gotten married and you'll be going on your honeymoon, but you're definitely in a really, really good place for January 30th and 31st. Just make sure that your expectations is more focused on what comes next, not how you're getting there next, if that makes sense. All right, Libras, that is your January 30th and 31st reading. Please be sure to like and subscribe to the channel so you'll be notified of your future readings.